Okay, hopefully we are live. We are live. Oh, the chat box is doing mental things. Let's close that. Oh, it's always a good start. It's the first time I've used this software to go live, so I probably should have done a test run. I haven't, because, you know, that would be far too easy. OBS Docs chat. Okay, nice. So we're going to have to pop out the YouTube chat. 2 seconds, everybody. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dot. We go. Custom dot. Really get anyone watching anyway, do we? There we go. Right. Let's get on with it, shall we? Boom. Fast, fast, fast. At number 1. Let's fire up that. Now the big question is, what car do we take? Beamer's got ballast. So it's the Corvette. Choices. Do you like the Porsche? I'm not going to go in this, really. You ever go in that? I don't think I've ever seen anyone driving this. Get that one out. What could possibly go wrong, eh? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I've got a bit of a cold, so if my voice sounds a bit scratchy and I sniff a bit, I apologise. I need to put this monitor over the same side as the camera, or the camera over the same, because I'm going to look that way and talk down there. So that doesn't really work. I haven't really got the shed quite set up how I need it to be yet. Okay, let's just make sure all the sound's going through. Okay, we've got desktop audio. Got mic audio. We're good, we're good. Right. 540 degrees. That's one thing. I have to set my rotation manually on my car. So I've got it set to 540. That's good. Back. Drive. Oh, okay. Up a bit, please. Keep going forward, keep going forward. Want to be able to see. More than that, more than that, more than that. Oh, we're going to have to be like right on the bonnet of this thing. There we go. That's about where I should be from my field of view. And it's time to set the force feed back up. Can already feel it's going to need turning up a little bit more, but we'll sort that out in a minute. I've got buttons back for that, so that's not too much of a problem. Right, more. Won't actually be able to do that in the race. That'll definitely be a cut. undecided on what this car's going to be like. Brake a bit more than that. I think the last thing I raced around here was the F3s, I think, so. I'm getting blue flagged. Get out of this way around here. Get another couple of clicks and multiply. It's filling up now. I've never been particularly quick around Spa, so don't expect miracles. Don't feel like this is going to be the car for me to do it anyway. Inherently understeering. Like really understeering. I'm hoping that chat box I've set up works, so. If it doesn't, I'll check it before qualifying, just to make sure no one's been posting in it and I've not seen it. Right then, little P3, whatever you are. What have you got for me? Less understeer would be preferable. We got them. I might have changed car. I can't. I don't know. We probably won't get back in if we change cars, so we might just have to stick with it now. Let's put a lot less fuel in it for now. We can't have any more of that on. Definitely reduce that down a bit. And we can probably raise the rear, that'll get a little bit more front downforce. Maybe stiffen up the front anti-roll bar a tad. Try and just get rid of that understeer. That's what we're after. We'll see if that works. I'm not 100% sure it will, but I'm not 100% sure that some of the steering ratios they give you on a Raceroom actually translate to that across onto my wheel. This one feels like it's got a massive dead zone in the middle. Ooh, you bastard. I may well decide to reset my settings, because Raceroom does do that. It does decide that I don't deserve all the force feedback settings that I set up, or it forgets of my controls every now and then. Back end just wants to get round a little bit. That's alright, we can live with that. Come on, grip. Got a real thing about taking the, like, unfavoured car. Cars I don't see in a race very often. You bet, yeah, they're the ones that I want to drive, because who would... Well, obviously everyone else, but... Not really sure where the strengths in this car lie. Spa uses a lot of fuel, doesn't it? Big long track though. Can't get the power anywhere near early enough there. Might have to get the big boy Bentley out again at some point. That was always a good fun one. Much more patience on the throttle, that's what I mean. There we go. Just still got to get off throttle, whereas like a lot of cars I can be accelerating around there. Running low on fuel or battery. That's alright. It's only got to get me to the end of this lap, and then we can go from there. Fill it up and... Oh, that was shit. Turn, alright. Power. Don't think that was a very good lap. We're at 23, not good at all. Right, let's put some fuel in it. Not much more, just a little bit. Let's check that. Checkity check. Okay, cool. That's fine, that's what we expected, but at least we know it's working. So far we're last in qualifying, so that's always good. Really want to get... Oh, speedy. See how much we lose to the Merc, even in the slipstream. In the slipstream we should be faster. Running out lap, so... Getting any sort of racing is kind of pointless. Well, it's not qualifying sort of kids, but that's not the point, is it? We want to keep it clean, keep it fair. Now we've got enough of a gap. If he does, although he's like second, so I doubt we're going anywhere near him on actual pace. Kind of working out how to drive this thing. It's not completely intuitive, I'm not going to say that, but like we're 6 seconds down on the fast guys, but aliens be aliens, didn't they? And we can't do anything about that. We really need to brake earlier for there though. Alright, go. Time that. As long as I'm getting a bit of a race, that's all I really care about. This is not one of my strong tracks, so I don't expect to do that well. Right. I'll lose a lot of time through there, I imagine. That was shocking. I should have changed car, but I don't think I've got time now. We're going to have to just deal with it. It's just got nothing. It's got no ability to hang in there at all. It's kind of his own fault for racing me. If he hadn't tried to overtake at such a ridiculous place, I probably would have given him like more room. Cool, 3/10 would put me up 2 positions though. Still haven't learned to brake for that though, have I? Come on. Absolute arse biscuit. That's the only way to describe it there. Park it up. Back to the garage. Last by a long way. 17s I couldn't do. There's no way. Not in a million years could I do 17s. So I'm not too worried about that. I do need more. Bloody bug. Time to get in the sweat box. The sweaty box of doom. Let's put a bit more toe in. It's not going to increase the grip, it might get the front end just turning in enough. That looks cool though, doesn't it? Look at all them cars. And then me and my weird ass car that doesn't really seem to want to let me do anything well. Individual qualifying, can live with that. to go with as much acceleration into there as possible. There, puts there, power. Surrounded by mosquitoes, I'm going to be like bitten all over tomorrow. And yeah, look at how much speed other people are taking through there. Absolutely nothing I can do. You can tell because of the radar, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. See, by some miracle, I can find 3 seconds of lap time. Something is telling me I won't, to be brutally honest. I really don't think I'm going to find much time at all. Point it that way. Go, 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 go. You're getting on the power too, that's what you're doing, Wilkins. You're drifting, that didn't help at all. No. Not a good lap. I didn't fuck up the last corner after that time, so that might be a bit better. What are we, 23? 27. Still not enough. But not too bad. It's an improvement on what I did last time around, so. I just know I'm losing loads of time there, but I don't think the car that I'm using matters there. I'm just not very good at it. So that's something that I've got to look into with my own ability rather than blaming the car, because that's not going to get me anywhere. I'm not even getting the flow through these bits really. As far as on those tracks that I've driven thousands of laps of in just about every type of car on everybody's said, but I've never really managed to get the flow master properly. And every car is so different at Spa. Because some cars excel at like this sort of stuff, and some cars are rocket ships. So even within the category, like within GT3, every car has different characteristics, different handling styles, driving styles that work with them. If I'd run like another 10th, that would be useful. There we go, that's better. Should better get one more lap in here. I'm not going to be 10th on the grids, 11th on the grids, probably about 15th by the time it actually starts. We lost a little bit at the top of that, which is going to cost us all the way down here. Oh, third is faster, isn't it? Bit more modulation of the brake round there. Oh no, that wasn't fast at all. Got way too early for that one. Maybe not way too, but definitely a bit early. Starting to get a feel for the car. Oh, I'm starting to get a feel for how bloody warm it is in here without that door open as well. I could turn the fan on, but it does add a lot of noise to the microphone. It just blows around the warm air from the computer as well, so it's not really... That's probably going to be an off track, yeah. These things happen. These things happen. What did I say? 15th? Yeah, that's about where I am. Right, now do we have the bug, but have air, or no bugs, but die of sweat? I think bugs. Not that way. I think bugs better. There's a guarantee I'll keep the door like that open, just so I've got some air and some bugs. A good trade-off between the two. Right, so we need to put race fuel in. It comes up. So we've got 15 minutes. Team, it's like 7 laps. Eight laps. There's no way we do 8 laps. 9 laps. 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. That might even be. No, that might be too short. It's like 2:20 for that. Do we get P15, P16, something like that? Hopefully that'll be enough. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. Can't jump start in Raceroom. Game must have taught me that. Someone's done well there. Motherfuckers. Right. I think we gained a couple of places, but let's see how we get on. Bit too cautious through there. Everyone's on us now. very aggressive into the nip through that though. We don't want any of that. Up to 9. Not a bad first lap. Problem we have is when it all settles down, everyone with decent pace gets back on level ground. Then we'll be struggling. As a simple qualifying, we haven't really got all that much pace. That guy's taking a Burton. Trying to learn from my last race. Don't push too hard, just let the race come to me, and whatever will be, will be. He's going to be one of those guys that throws it up the inside here. Couldn't quite get back into the apex. He didn't go quite deep enough into the second part that I thought he might. Let's stick to the inside there. Sort of block the outside at the same time. Try and get Mr. D. Jeff here to give us a gives a nice big fat toe. Now we're going to use half of it. Oh, squeeze that onto the apex. Having the cut back. There we go, on P7. And away we go again. Alright, what we got next? There's a big train of cars behind us. I'm kind of hoping they don't catch me. Because if they do, I'm going to be like doing my best Yarno Trilly impression. Trying to keep them all behind. Alright, come on. Right, what sort of lap times are we running? 22.1. I need to get that down by another half second, really, I think. By the time they're launching themselves around like that, that's useful to me. I had like a little safety gap, more than what I've got now really, but about 3 or 4 seconds would be nice just to have some room to play with. Alright, come on. Don't get slidey on me, don't get slidey on me. That just kills that whole corner. There we go. Just keep it steady, Wilkins. You're not going to catch the guys in front. They're all like a big step up. Felt like an alright lap there, that. That was shocking though. I don't know quite what I was looking at there. Goes from being like good to being shite instantly. Might have to turn that light up a bit, I think. Yeah, that guy's pulled some of that gap back. I need to start braking earlier for that, I really do. This whole lap has been a shit show, really. Just deep into corners. Slow into corners, like... nothing working at all. Telling myself not to push too hard has actually made worse in a way, I guess. Because now I'm not pushing hard enough. So I've lost like a second to that guy behind me. Just in this lap, which is unforgivable, really. Alright, we could have a fight on our hands towards the end of this race then if we keep losing time like that. I hope he doesn't want to race down to the fucking corner. That would be a nightmare. A little bit of cutting, but that's alright. Wasn't enough to get a doobie what's it on me. That wasn't brilliant, but there was that. But there is a bit more of a gap open, so It's kind of a good thing. No, and we lost it all again in that corner. Oh, simplest little mistake. It's gonna really hurt. Really hurt. Dirty tired. Right. He's well in the slipstream range as well now. So we're going to put in a banger, and there's going to be another lap after this as well, so. Well, 2 laps to do and 3.9. I didn't go too far over putting 9 7 laps in. Like 8.5 would have been fine, but you really can cut across there. They didn't gain me anything there, but you can really cut across it. I'm not getting anything right there at the moment, am I? Oh dear. It's mad, I can sit out here a bit, but as soon as I start racing, sweaty. Sitting in a puddle of beef. Meatball soup at the moment. Homemade crotch soup. Still holding 7th though. And the speed the guys are doing, the guys in front of me were doing, I had no chance of getting any closer. Most of the higher ranking than me, there's one guy that's quite low ranking, but it doesn't seem to be any slow. He may just excel at Spa and GT3s and be a bit worse in other cars. So it can happen like that. Low ranking people can be faster. High ranking people can be slow in some things. You see it on iRacing quite a lot. Like people are massive iRating but never drive, say, a Formula car and are basically a rookie in it. They're not a rookie, they can obviously handle a car, but right, we've got a little bit of a fight on our hands for the last race, but last lap. No, use your words. I'm going to take it easy. I feel like that was a good result in the P3/4 competition, whatever the hell it is. That thing that looks like a baby prototype, basically. I say P7, but it's not actually P7 until we cross the line. Don't get a slow down. Oh, we're gonna have to go defensive into the last corner. I'll take the extra incident points if I get to keep the finish. Right, we got the drag to the line race done. In theory, that is ours. Boom. I'm actually really happy with that. Like, that was... I honestly feel like a good result in that car. It may not have been, but I really feel like that is a good result. So, let's see. Where's my mouse gone? Audi, Audi, Corvette. Do you see where we're sitting rankings wise? Because that's always a good tester. Portal. What are we on? Rank. Well, that hasn't shown up yet, but 1690 rank reputation. I'll take that. That's perfectly good enough. What we got next? Cooper long race. 30 minutes. Oh no. Imola. Go. What one should we take? Alpha. Little tip on the touring cars. I really don't think it matters. Oh. Oh. Give me this. Alright, smart lights, but get them. Give me charge on my phone, I am asking. Oh, there we go. Charger's on. Gotta set the rotation. Quick. Right, switch straight into qualifying, but that's fine. 540, cool. It's qualifying fuel. 10 litres. .53.4 is the fastest lap. Dunno. Cooper, Honda, Alpha, Cooper, Alpha, Honda, Renault, Honda, Audi. Something. What's that one? Pretty bad. I don't actually know, innit? Oh well. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Is it going to go into a race? I can't drive, so must be getting there at some point. Maybe not race, but qualify. Qualify is what I want. That's what we... Ooh. close to you. Ooh, yay. To be fair, I shouldn't have to make a pit stop, but that's fine. Right, front wheel drive, a lot of lift off oversteer, if I remember rightly. Loads of understeer, lift off oversteer. Alright, we've got to set the seat up while we're driving. That's always fun. Oh my god. Oh, dude. I'll probably even come back a little bit, but oh, fuck it, there, dude. And then let's try and find a braking point. Oh, there's a track cut. Oh, man. It's not a good start. Imola is one of my favourite tracks. I do enjoy touring cars though. Doesn't mean I'll quicker them. All this combination. But I'd like to think I might do okay. Feel the back end squirreling about there. Lock the brakes as well. Too used to the GT3s where you can slam the brakes, slam the throttle and not have to worry too much about the rest. Right, slight bit of gravel on that tyre, you can feel that rumbling through. 52.2 is the fastest lap on someone. I've gone to cut the track again. Oh no, oh no. Can we reset rather than doing the whole lap? Does that work? That might be easier. I've never thought of that before. Just get a lap in, Wilkins, that's all we need. Just get a lap in. Doesn't have to be anything special, just enough to not be last. Oh my god. They're just not having a good week of driving. No. It just comes down to being... Started a new job this week, and that's not really an excuse. My mind's been so full of new stuff that I need to do. I just blocked my face on my... Like, full of new stuff that I need to do that I can't focus on this really that well. Right. Oh, I could definitely roll one of these here if I'm not careful. Which is always a worry. No idea how much fuel I'm going to put in. Let's worry about trying to get a lap in first and go from there. I need like a 54 to get anywhere near top 10. I don't feel like this will do it. I feel like this is just literally fighting to get a lap around the track. So I like to try and make the practice session, even if it's just for 5 minutes, to get used to the car. But that hasn't quite worked out. Right, a 54.7. I might get another lap in. I might just be like the last person across the line. If I don't invalidate it. Right, I can definitely gain half a second from there. Realistically, that was awful. Time it better, that's alright. Alright, does that work? Don't think that gains you any more time than you lose there. Get a little bit there. So being able to push a bit more, you can find some more once you've got the banker lap in place. Start taking risks with the rest of the laps. Sweaty. Too much risk, too much risk. Yeah. Don't know, maybe start at the back would be better than starting there. I don't have pit stops set up, so I really hope we don't have to make any. Fuel I need to do. Then around, what, 10 laps? Maybe. Go 11. Car felt good to drive, so do I have a launch control button set? I really hope I've got a launch control button set up. Here we go then. Here we go, let's see what happens. I got the key, I got the secret, I got the key to... Oh, double shifted that wasn't good. Right, here we go. We are off ski. I'm heading hot into the danger zone. Car right next to us. Bit of door bangs allowed in touring car, it's fine. See if we can find anything to get up the leaderboard a bit. We definitely have more pace than we showed in qualifying, so we can tap into some of that. That'll be about right. Oh. Needs clear beer. Beer. We'll call him beer. That'll do. Clear beer. On to Perez. If we can. That is a huge lock-up. I probably got flat spots from that. Couldn't seem to quite find the modulation for it. Like, locked out, that's it. Just get the butt kicker things are giving me the lock-up sensation. But I'm pretty sure that guy didn't know the corner the speed he was going. The speed he was going. Well, beer's back anyway. Out. Let's keep going, let's keep going. That should probably be third gear. I feel like I've given away too much time there. Yeah, that's fair. Touring car does give some of the best racing. Like, it's not, I mean, it's not as popular as GT3 or something like that, but try and give him that one back. He's doing the grass there. This is going to get 3 wide very soon. The run on both of us. Jesus man, I am still there. Oh man, that's my fault completely. That was just shite. That was shite. Oh hello. Sorry, I didn't see that chat out there. How you doing, man? I'll try and read your name in a sec. Oh, God. It's all gone wrong in this race. All gone wrong. Maverick. Is it Mike? Is that how I say it? I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got too excited in this race and I managed to get myself thoroughly down the order. Swap back to that view, I'll be able to see it a bit better. Right, full attack mode for the last 8 minutes. That wasn't good. Get off there. The Alpha is very twitchy on the back if you get it wrong. Oh, and that drives really nicely. I think all these cars are quite twitchy on the back, aren't they? I'll work my way through and eventually try and all. I got to do a video of which touring car is the fastest. Come on, I'm sweaty. Right, this is it. This is the one. Don't think I've had a proper good lap yet, like pace wise. Got too caught up in racing Mr. Beer. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Beer, I call him. In front. Really capitalise on it. Qualifying that, which didn't help. And to top it off, I didn't see Mike Maverick's chat thing coming, which annoyed me. I didn't say hello to him. I'll say hello now. In the hope that he's still there. We've got 4 minutes. Yeah, I don't think that wide line gives you anything. I need to gain a couple of positions really to try and salvage some ranking points, if anything else. God, it's getting hot in here. I'll take a short break after this one. I still truly believe there's some positions to be had here, but I'm running out of time to do it. That might be one. It's probably regretting going right there. But I've ruined my own race plenty, so. Oh man. Gotta try and get rid of that somewhere. Let's get rid of it there. That's all we could do. I knew that I was in line to not make that corner. Don't own that Renault yet. I might have to get that. I think it looks sick. Oh no. I hope you know I'm there. And you go plenty of racing room. That's fair of him. Oh, come on, that wouldn't. At least I'm gonna slow down, I suppose. Oh, I didn't get the run out. Yeah, I was relying on the run out of there. Fucking muzzies. Well, I mean, technically I'm only one place down from where I qualified, but I definitely had better in me. I definitely had better in me. Whew. It's warm in here, boys and girls. Warm in here. Anyway, I'm going to probably take a very quick cool down break. So, shall I leave you with a replay to watch while I'm... What we got? Let's... We haven't got much in there, have we? I itch a bit. I have eczema. It's a thing that makes me itchy, especially when sweaty. Probably have to turn the fan on as well, so there might be a little bit of background noise on the mic. Hopefully that won't be too bad. If there's ever loads, that is. There we go. Let's give you action cam. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Guess who've got to unmute their mic? Yeah, this guy. Luckily, I have only been gone for, or back on for like a minute, so that's a bonus. I have, in my first, like, stream I ever did, I think I left my mic off for like half of it. No, I watched it anyway, so it didn't really matter, but... Is that my stilk, Meg? Oh, that's how I read that. Can I call you Meg? I've just had a big computer reset recently, so I still haven't quite got all the stream settings dialed in, so if the car volume is too high, let me know and I can knock it down a bit. Right, we need to get the sports feedback sorted out first of all. Excellent, that's what I like to hear. How are you anyway, you good? These things are absolute beasts, I love them. Do. Game a little loud, yeah. I'll quickly turn that down. Let's see what is it like to put on there. That one. So in theory, not quite. Raceroom, I'll tell you what, Raceroom's brilliant for like if you've just got into sim racing. I think Raceroom's one of the really good ones to start with. Personally, I think it's got like a really good mix of cars. It's got quite easy sound, like bring it down in game a bit because some games are louder than others. It's got a fairly forgiving driving physics engine. Don't get me wrong, some of the cars are difficult, but it's got that, I think it's quite intuitive feel to it. Is that what I'm looking for? These cars are insane. And to be fair, a lot of the rookie races are still really good fun. I race in a lot of them because they're just good combinations. Is that a bit better, by the way, like volume wise? Perfect. I spent a fair amount of time yesterday fiddling with the microphone to get that working properly again, so hopefully that's not too bad. Yeah, it's just finding all the balances in game. Come on. And migraine doesn't sound like I've never had a migraine. Luckily, I'm not one that suffers with them, but I know a few people that do, and it like completely incapacitates them for a day or like, oh god. Not sure how much more I can push the bus. Let's see. let's not do it while driving though. Let's just pull this over here. How about that? Is that any louder? Yeah, Raceroom's quite quickly becoming my main sim that I play, like, when I'm playing on my own anyway. I'm also in a group that run a Assetto Corsa, like, races on a Tuesday. We're all rookie sort of level, and then, I do a bit of ACC and iRacing as well, so I do jump between them. I've also got R Factor 2, but I've not really done much with that yet. I was sort of thinking about maybe trying to find some people to, because I mean it all confuses me a little bit, like R Factor, I'm not gonna lie. Found some cool little mods for it and stuff, but the new force feedback they've put into Raceroom is incredible. Like, that's probably one of the, I'd say it's almost the best for me that I can get a feeling of what the car's doing. Yeah, the ranking system is fantastic. Like, that's why iRacing does so well, because you've got ranked racing all the time. Like, admittedly the player base on iRacing is a lot higher than it is on Raceroom, but I think if they keep producing good content, keep bringing the updates, I think there's no reason why it can't get a bigger and bigger player base. It probably, unfortunately for Raceroom, it is quite an old platform, and like, it won't look as good as, say, AMS2 or ACC, but they've got a good solid physics engine under it. They've got possibly the best netcode for online ranked play of any sim. Like, it's just a bit, it allows for proper racing. You're not going to get flung off into a wall with a little tap, so I think that's all part of the fun, like, all, for me, the reasons why I would play it. When did I cut the track over? I think it is old. I mean, it's a 2000, God, I don't know. It's old. I mean, it's DX9, which shows you kind of where age-wise it is, but it's just kind of how it is, isn't it? Like, at the end of the day, when you're racing hard and you're having good fun, do you really look at the graphics? Like, yeah, okay, when you get the replays up to look at things and stuff, and that's fun. And it's nice if you get a really good-looking replay and when you're just looking around it, but when you're neck and neck fighting for a position, Mario Kart gives the same experience. Like, it gives that adrenaline rush, doesn't it? It needs to be fun to play. Like, it needs to have that. Before looking good, it needs to be a good experience. Hey David, how you doing, man? Right, so fully accepting the possibility you may turn the stream off now. I have never really liked the North Life. I can't get to grips with it. I can't learn it. It's too long for me. And I know, I should be strung up in Sim Racer Purgatory for that. Oh, thank you, man. I think that would push us to 97. And I wanted to make 100 by the end of the year, so if that gets me there, I'd be... If I can get towards that... Yeah, don't do it, man. He doesn't like the Lewis life. Well, actually, it's not I don't like it, I just can't drive it. And because I can't drive it, I then start putting the time into it. So, oh... I learn like 4 corners in a row, and then there's another... Because there's like 4 million of them. I can't remember what bit of the track I'm on, and it's just like... Yeah, and see, for me, it's not about that. Do you know what? Bathurst, Sebring. Oh, there's the subscribe thing. Cheers, man. Yeah, like I said, Bathurst, one of my favourite tracks. Sebring's another one I really like. There's a lot of tracks on Raceroom that I still haven't driven yet, and I need to start pushing my boundaries and not just racing on track combinations that I know. I have done a few of like the Assetto Tourist and all this. I end up just playing in the car park more than I do actually driving around the track. Normally I end up with a few mates who end up just doing donuts in the car park. Die, bugs, die. I don't know how well we're going to do in this race, but is it going to let me out? 1950s F1 on, but I don't know Bremgarten. I don't know that track at all. But that's that sounds interesting. 50s F1 must be really difficult though. Have you got a H pattern? I'm kind of where I expected to be post-wise, like 2 seconds off the leaders, 3 seconds off the leaders is about right for me. Yeah, something I want to get soon. I'd love to get, because there's so many cool cars, like in Assetto, that I'd like to just take for a drive, like a bit of a drive around. And I need to get another quick release so I can swap to my round rim easier, rather than having to unbolt the entire thing, bolt the other one back on, and then get a H pattern as well. And that should give me a bit more like just a bit of fun. Oh, that sucks. That's annoying when that happens. I've had a few of them, and like I didn't realise in ranked, if you retire, you lose so much rating. Like if you retire and quit, you lose that because they automatically come last and they take a penalty off as well. And it also happens if you disconnect. That's a really bad one. So if you disconnect from the server, like internet problems or your computer crashes or something, you end up like losing tons of like ranking points, which is it is harsh. It's to discourage like people just coming in, smashing people off and rage quitting. It's to try and encourage people to drive the race, finish the race, and to be a bit careful. But I mean, if you do when you get like in the rookies, if you do a few good races, you can normally get your rating up enough to get out of it. I mean, my first PC sim racing experience was iRacing Rookies, so if you can get through them, then you can get through any Rookies series, I think. Because that's carnage, and iRacing is quite a steep learning curve to start with. And that's a sim I've piled a lot of money into and hardly ever play these days. Still got my subscription. Was meant to do the Spa 24, but couldn't, and quite glad I didn't in the end, because yeah, man, like you want open wheelers to not make contact, and you want the tin tops and touring car stuff to be able to bash about a bit. Like, realistic for me, that's something that I like about this, is it does give you that. I want a bit of fear of contact, but at the same time I want it to be a little bit forgiving as well. I'm presuming softs are enough. I have no idea how many laps we actually do. That time is 1 minute 30. So it's going to be around 10 laps. Touring car, or like if you get the Audi TT or the BMW 325i or whatever it is, they're great easy ones to get out of Rookies. Even though you get incident points for contact and stuff still, I find them a bit more forgiving. I actually find the F4 car quite tricky. Like, I find that one, the back end can get away from you quite easy. I think really it depends on what you want. Obviously, there's a lot to iRacing. Like, if you want to do oval, dirt, rallycross, iRacing is really the only place to go and do it. On roadside, if you want endurance racing, for me, it's still the best one. And for multi-class endurance racing, it's the only one, really. ACC for GT3 endurance racing, the racing's really good. The way you have to do it with, like, certain driver has to join the server first, then the others can join. If at any point any of your driver do get a disconnect while driving, everyone has to leave the server, and that first driver has to come back and log on. Which is fine in like a 3-hour, 4-hour race, but if you're on like a 24-hour race and someone's gone to bed for a few hours, they can't. You've got to phone them up, wake them up, get them out of bed, come get them to turn their computer on, log back into the server, so then you can race again. Whereas iRacing, anyone can jump in and just hit the drive button, and it works. So, and also the pit stop controls in ACC are done by the person driving the car. In iRacing, it's done by the people watching, so the pit wall. So for me, I keep iRacing just if I want to do an endurance race. It's a really expensive hobby, like expensive thing to have just for endurance racing on the odd month here or there. Try the 325i, that's really stable. Like, but like ACC has its other things, like ACC has the weather, which for me is, I find brilliant, but realistically 9 times out of 10 you'll never find a server using it. You'll never find someone using weather because no one really wants to race in the rain. A bit like Game Muscle put a video out the other week saying about it, and I kind of agree. I think it's good to have weather in sims, but for 90% of your racing you never use it. But in endurance racing, I think it makes a massive difference if it could rain, or it could like get colder or get hotter and stuff like that. And that variable weather is really good fun. And for the GT3s, it's probably the best sim out there for GT3 racing. Still, I still don't get on with the feel of it sometimes, but realistically, it's the best one. Although iRacing is good, it's a different type of driving. It sounds weird, but you have to be a lot smoother in iRacing than you do in ACC, I think. Or you can get away with more in ACC, maybe that's a better way of putting it. Yeah, give the Bimmer a try, I reckon you'll like that, because they're quite slow, but they're good for getting your racecraft, like getting used to driving around other cars and stuff. I mean, you said you're a rookie, but I imagine you've got some racing experience. Do you know what? I just haven't got around to reinstalling Crew Chief since I wiped my computer the other day. Oh. But yeah, I tend to rely on the radar that comes up. But I always run Crew Chief on iRacing. And especially in like the longer events where you got to refuel and stuff, because it can help you with refueling and bits like that. But generally, don't use it in Raceroom or ACC or anything. Although it can be really good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's something I noticed I was missing it the other day. But again, like a lot of the time, I forget to turn it on as well. But I'm well reminded, because I knew there was something I hadn't reinstalled yet. So I'll get to that. Even if it's just to have it on just for swearing mode, so he can swear at me when I'm not doing very well. Which is a lot of the time. Yeah, like having that like pit crew engineer, it is quite cool, isn't it? Because you're right, you would have that in a real race car. You'd have the pit wall coming on telling you if you're faster, slower, any damage or anything like that. That was shocking, that corner. Don't know if I'm going to do too well in this race, but we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out. Put myself right in the danger zone here. Right in the middle. What could possibly go wrong? These are the cars that I definitely have to put more fuel in for the race. I always run out. I was in like second place in a race at Spa in these, and ran out of fuel with like 2 laps to go, a lap to go. I tried fuel saving, couldn't get to the end. There's a few in, isn't there? It's gonna be interesting. I can see a few incident points coming my way at the start. Have to try and put in a half decent qualifying, I know. Oh, right. Come on then. Not seeming to get that quarter mastered in these cars yet. Turn. That was awful. Right, we can do better than that. That was a poor lap. Yep, okay. Alright then, we can do this, can't we? Found this out the other day, rather than driving around doing another lap, you just do that and go drive. They start your lap again. The things I never knew. Okay, maybe slightly immersion braking, but hey. It's a computer game and it's qualifying. Yes, it is, yeah. So you want the force feedback, so it's spiking into the red when you're like maximum load or like curb impact, so like there. Drive over the curb just to prove the point, but so if you go into the force feedback menu, there's a I've got a video on it actually, but if you have to assign a button to it. I think default is G, but you might have to assign that button, I don't know. And then you just hit the button, it brings it up. And then I've got buttons on my button box for force feedback multiplier. So I can turn it up and down on the fly, and you just adjust it in car on every car that you drive, and it remembers it. So all your force feedback, the next time you get in, is done. So that now I feel like I've got it set about right. I'll get rid of it in a minute because it's actually not in the best spot, being tucked up behind that thing. You can move them somehow, but oh, we're quite far down the grid here, aren't we? Like what, 2 seconds slower than the fastest? That was shite. And then depending on what like wheel you've got, I mean I don't know what gear you both use, so you've also got like the linearity settings and the minimum force settings to play around with to try and bring up some of the low end signals into a bit more feeling. Oh, cock it. that first corner on the track is one of them corners you really have to push. And it's a very, very, very fine line between getting it right and getting it off track. Oh, nice. The Thrustmaster's a really good wheel. I mean, that's sort of very similar to the Club Sport, CSL Elite Club Sport kind of middle of those, isn't it? I think the CSL DD, like, especially if you've already got some rims and stuff, fantastic price bit of kit. Did you get the boost kit? Both of you. I'm running a Simplicity DD wheel, so this is the SWC 7 Plus, something like that. They don't make it anymore, their lowest one's the 8, so it's 7.2 newton meters. This is kind of what the CSL DD will be, but 0.8 of a newton meter less. Obviously it runs on different software, and it's a see, I got this for 350. Yeah, I consider that. I got this for 350. It's a tiny little servo motor, and then it's I reckon we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a few more laps filled in that. 12 laps. 14 definitely be fine. Nice, that's going to be a sweet setup. So I got the rim, the base, and obviously there's a control box like down there somewhere. That all came together for 350 quid second hand. And because I'm impatient and didn't want to order the... So without the rim, it would have been like maybe 280 I suppose. So cheap DD wheel basically. And I've then got my other rim that I had on my CSL Elite, because that wasn't actually a Fanatec rim, that was on using the emulator. So I sold my CSL Elite base for 320 and the rim for 100. So I ended up on buying the DD. Bucket. Who needs launch control? There's bargains out there if you look around for it took me a lot of looking into to find that these actually existed. They don't market them anywhere. They don't really have a social media presence, or like, where do you want me to go? Really? I just happened to find like a review of it, and went on Facebook and found their like owners group, asked some questions about the 8 newton meter one, and so I went, I've got the 7 that I'm selling, and it turned out he lived about, I don't know, an hour away by car, so I just drove around there. I sold my CSL Elite and then drove around there and picked it up. Cheers, man. Let's see if we can make up a few positions. I'm kind of not expecting to, but you never know. I'm up to 8th, bloody hell. Jesus. Brake check. All the death. How I only gained 1 position out of that, I don't know. That corner's depressing as well. I can never get enough grip to get around there properly. Sounds awesome, doesn't it? Getting the any of the Formula 90s, oh no, especially the V12. Get up to full chat somewhere, and that's just And that car just disappeared completely. Oh no, there he is. Ugh. That was weird. Oh, I just put a neutral. It's not the first time I've done that. Don't think he expected me to do that. I didn't expect to do that, to be honest. That was a last minute decision. Fast boy's definitely going to start coming back at me though. Yeah, I think it's ping, I think. It gets too high and they just disappear for a minute. It's okay depending on where they reappear. If they reappear directly in front of you, like sideways, it's an issue. I'm not going to fight him too hard there. That was my own stupid fault. Right, let's try and get back on track without death. Oh, now we're in the thick of it. I don't know how I keep my rating at like 90, because... Oh, fucking hell. Right, where do we need to get to? We won't get back to where we were. Into the top 10 would be preferable. Yeah, top 10 would be a nice finish. I'll take top 10 if I can get it. Stop doing that, Jack. Bloody idiot. Oh dear. This is quite a good car track combo actually. Might try the other one out next time. Yeah, if there's a speed difference between the two. Seems to be more of the Beamer maybe? Could really do with not getting many more off tracks. I knew he was going to attack back, so let's see what happens into this corner. See if we can get Lewis to stop. P stop. Yeah, ambitious. Ambitious and rubbish. Yeah. This is probably like Raceroom's greatest thing and my biggest downfall is the mix of cars it has. Because I never master one. I never master one sim and I'll never master one car. So I do things like that because I just don't know if I can get away with it or not. Yeah. P9. And then the group that I was with are like 10 seconds up the road, so. Let's try and keep it on the track for 4 minutes. I need to learn how to take that corner properly. It's been good that Raceroom's been getting some more exposure recently as well though, like there's been some big names with servers in the ranked and it's got the basis for some really good future. Like I said earlier, if it can keep the development up, it'll be I think the player base will grow. Especially for people that I think play ACC and want something with a decent online but not GT3. Because the GT3 cars in this are good, but they're not the best GT3 cars in any in all the sims, so. But they might want to do touring cars or Bs or something, and I think it could bring people from that over. Like, ACC does suck you in. Like, I go through spouts of playing that quite a lot and just trying to get a little bit better, a little bit faster here and there, but after a while I get a bit bored of GT3 and the track selection. I'm like, yep, time to go off to something else now. I really want to start doing some oval racing on iRacing as well. That's, I think, if I'm going to keep iRacing, I think oval's got to be my next step. Right, try some of that out. So maybe we'll get a stream up for some oval racing if anyone's interested, because I think that could be a laugh. Like, a few beers, drive around in circles. I reckon that could be quite good fun. I've done a few bits of it on like AC and stuff like that when we've been racking around. It's stressful as anything. You think it's really easy, but it's not. Because the cars are so close together, and like, it's down to hundredths of a second in qualifying and stuff. It's, every lap's got to be pretty spot on. That could have hurt the car. I think I've ripped suspension off before on that curb. Maybe at some point I'll set up a AC or ACC server or something we can all jump in it. Like do some, just make it an open multiplayer lobby. Do it on stream for the night. It could be quite fun. Ugh. P9. Not bad. Can you pause, like, and then come back to it a bit later on in the week? Can you do that on the campaign? I've only ever done like the first race on the campaign and then not bad considering my qualifying pace. Could have been better. I was running sick, but you know, threw it off. Duck. No, I haven't got time for that tonight. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. 3 hours is a long time to sit down and race in one hit as well, isn't it? I see mid-race pause is useful, like, and just save it I'd forget where I was on track. I presume it eases you back in, like gives you 30 seconds to take control or something. I didn't realise there was a bar per server this week. Ooh, we'll be back doing that later. I think David, just said that you can do a mid-race save. So that's probably the most useful thing you could do. Oh, right, stop scratching Wilkins. You're hot, you're sweaty. And I think we're going to have to end it there because, real life and jobs and stuff in the morning. Jesus, if I called my missus and told her to bring me tea out the sim shed. I think the shed would be on fire the next day. Catch you later, Dave. Thanks for coming, man. And Mystic Meg. Now I can see it. My Stick Meg. What's that mean? Mystic Meg. Thank you for the subscribe and thanks for hanging out. Like I say, there's a few videos. I've got one up about the force feedback on Raceroom. Check that out. Might help you out. Pretty much how I said it, but you can go back and check it. It's all there on the channel. And anyone else that's been hanging out, just give us a subscribe if you fancy it. And we'll be back for another stream. Maybe at the weekend. I've got a free day on Sunday. Kids and missus are out, so maybe we'll do a daytime on Sunday one. Anyway, goodbye from me. It's probably goodbye from chat. See you later.